Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to Higher Playing Games. Simon here with F1 2020. I have had to work all day and have this arrive in the post. It's been a shizen day at work, but this has been worth it to finally get this bad boy updated and uploaded. If you're buying it on launch today, I bought the this is the PS4 version. It'll be seen on your screens. It is the 70 edition. Why they've not called it the 70th edition makes my English as a communications manager cry on the inside. But there we go. If you are playing this from the very beginning, there is a 9GB patch which brings you up to version 1.04 as of launch day, even though when you launch the menus it says version 1.03, so Cody's off to a great start there. And I'm just going to go through and literally all I've done is change the gamma settings, and this is the first thing it throws you into. So we're just going to pick up straight from scratch, me literally on my first install. And as soon as I looked at this, why are all the drivers boss-eyed or look like they all look mildly like they could claim some kind of benefit premium? I don't know. Very sweet though, I'm sure. So, but having looked through all of these, I will go back to my usual. Some of them I was playing Guess the Driver or Superstar though. That looks like it's a discount Scooby-Doo. So I'm going to bring up my old buddy from 2019 and we'll have him. Let's select our country. Got British. I'm assuming we can't just be English. Oh, we can! Oh, scoundrel. Do you know what? I'll try and be united for once. Let's stick in my name. Simon Smith. Don't bank fraud me, anyone. Smee. Audio names.
Ashley, Ava, Azim, Bailey, Baker, Baxter, Begum.
Begum?
Begum.
I'm always begging for points.
Vlogs. Byrne. Campbell, the Cap Carter.
The captain. Oh, I can't believe we've still got all this cack in here. There's a Crofty. Oh, please. Right. Let's dive down. How many? I'm assuming they've not put in GP3 drivers, but I've seen some GP2 names in there. Mr. Monaco. Really? We're still doing that.
Smith.
Thank you. And driver number, I am 92. Thank you. Would you like to switch to driver number 1 when it's available? Nope. Confirm profile. Right, let's get it going. Communicate with our online services. So I've not even turned a wheel yet, so this will literally be 10,000 Bitcoin. Pardon? Oh, this looks all very familiar. Open Podium Pass. What's this? Podium Pass gains exclusive content. Want more awards? Podium challenges. Oh, plus no. Ha ha ha, staying alive. Oh, so they've tried to RPG it a little bit. Fair enough. Complete 2 races in F2 car in Abu Dhabi. Even I can do things like this. Item shop. Fair enough. That's good. That was needed. Needed. Did not need this type of DLC for stuff. You could have done it within challenge stuff. Okay, well that makes me happy that that exists. We'll customise my moose later. Let's get in. So we've got my team start new. Great. Item shop mail. Welcome. Same as before. Split screen is there. Assists, game mode, solo, driver career, my team. Oh, why are they different? That makes no particular sense. Okay, Well done for splitting up all of your things together. Grand Prix Championships Time Trial. Multiplayer. Split screen under there. Esports. Yawn. Car liveries, characters, badges. Showroom. Oh yes, because we're running last year's stuff as opposed to this year's stuff. That's fine. And theatre as before. Right. Where do I start? Where do I start? I feel like let's have a go at a Grand Prix normally, just so that I can get a look at the handling. McLaren, Red Bull, Alpha Tauri, Racing Point, Haas, Williams. So the new Williams skin is in there. That's good. Still the silver Mercedes though. I feel like we should do this before they patch it out. Let's try. Why does Bottas look like a hawk? Let's be Spamilton. And I suppose, do we go Hanoi? Let's do Zandvoort. I imagine that would be quite good to drive. Restyle standard casual, a little help. No. AI at 20? Methinks not. Let's stick it at 85 just to start with. Toggle race style. Oh, this is new. Off-track services ready to change in casual, standard. Standard. Let's do one shot quali. We'll just do a 5-lap race. This is just to get my initial impressions on how stuff works. No. Pit assist off, pit release. Assist off. Off, 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 off. Turn it all off, apart from traction control, just to be nice. And I think we'll be clear just for this. Okay, let's get going. How be the handling? No. I might have set myself up for a bit of a trap here. We will soon see. Hi Toto. Was that Toto looking like he was giving me engineer advice? Okay, what have we got here? Oh, they've changed this slightly. Fair enough. R2 car setup. Let's go for increased top speed. What is L1? Toggle weather. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, no, let's stay for preset here. Oh, that's banked. Hello. Oh, that wall looks like it's well safe. Oh, let me change the camera angle. Oh, this feels different. Oh, I'm so not used to driving. Oopsie! Oh, I like the Drs countdown. That's good. It feels heavier and more understeery. I need to work out how to change that camera view. Yes, back of the grid. Oh! Dat reaction speed DRS first trophy, thank you. Oh, you get stuff in single player as well.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Verstappen and Alexander Albon. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
They've given Crofty no new lines for qualifying. Okay. Okay. Let's have a wee butchers.
It's time to go racing once again here at Zandvoort as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix.
Dutchies! Does look good on the flyovers. Oh, that looks impressive with the
4 lefts and 10 rights make up the
dunes.
14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of With the
Let's come
race
out of
minutes
that.
away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on
Okay.
to the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Ocon, Stroll, Perez, Ricciardo and Lando Norris, Fiat, Gasly, Carlos Sainz and Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Latifi and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid.
Fair enough. Right, let's see. Oh yes, give me that. Give me that view. So the actual car setup screens haven't changed and there's nothing specifically new there, so that's fine. I'm just going to work out how to... You can't... Can you not change it in the actual... That's scandalous if that's the case. Oh, sorry.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
AI are nice and aggressive.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Really?
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Thanks. This race will be a procession in real life, though. Oh, Christ, that was terrible. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Ooh, trophy. You didn't see anything. I like it.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go.
What is the overtake button? Ooh.
The drivers we're racing are Grosjean and Giovinazzi.
Sorry, K-Mag. Definitely more oversteer, but it kind of... It's oversteer on entry. I mean, obviously I'm working on default setups, but it's... They feel more weighted, but also like it then oversteers more as you go round the corner. I can't quite decide.
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Ooh. Plop.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I need to give Jeff some new lines. What's the overtake button then? Ah, okay. L1.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Crikey. It's a good track to race though. It feels very there's a good flow to it and it's got a nice drive. I just don't feel like this actually conduces itself very well to good racing.
Final lap of the race.
I'm also not sure if I like some of the changes to the UI yet, but I was very critical of F1 2019 when it first came out, so I'll give myself time to change and get used to it. I did see a comment. I will look at it once I've finished trying to not crash. Easier said than done if I drive like that. God. Terrible, Smithy. So why does Urs only have 1 for medium and then 3 for overtake? Where's the bit in the middle?
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Okay. Kevin Roman, can you do a giveaway? Not today, mate, I'm afraid. I don't have anything to give away. Driver of the day, Lewis Hamilton. What? What utter bollocks is that?
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here in Zandvoort. But
Oh,
they
they've
have
made
done,
Toto look
and
even
done it in
scarier.
spectacular style.
Whereas that looks really good. Are you using a wheel? Not today, I'm not, no. I'm on a PS4 controller, thankfully. I'm learning to use a wheel, though.
Down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team,
Looks like that's dropping frames, but
After an
okay.
excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Okay, anything else on the post-race to see if there's anything new here?
Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
You can give away an F1 2020 lol. I do not have a good enough following to be giving away those types of games, unfortunately. Become a patron instead. And then I can afford to do it. Okay. Let's see what else we got. So the cars feel a little bit more robust in some ways, less in others. Let's try. What else do we fancy having a look at quickly? So this is the default one, I assume, for going online with, to be used in multiplayer. Helmet. Oh, you can change the colour scheme of the helmet. Yes. This is exactly what we needed. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. We'll have that for now. Thank you. Oh, okay, and these designs all come off when you get to podium passes and a certain thing. That makes sense. A suit. Okay, we'll have that. Thank you very much. I will have those actually. Why haven't we changed to our actual suit? Thank you. Oh, it's got to be the thinking. Or the thonking poles, as I would now call it, to be fair. Podium emotes. 70s edition. We'll have that for now. Oh, it's good that there's bits like this that can be unlocked. This is better. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to dive into my team, so if people don't mind, I will dive in to my team because I'm really intrigued to see what this will be. Do you want a challenge? Venturing into Formula 1, it's a new team. My team will let you start as the 11th team, building from scratch, being the owner and driving the car.
Welcome to my team.
Ooh.
Here, you'll experience the world of Formula 1 not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's choose your character.
Okay. Character we've done.
Let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Okay, we are going for... I know what I'm gonna be doing for my actual My Team play. This is just a muckabout for the live stream. So we are gonna be, as it's purple and yellow, we're gonna be Simtech.
Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor. Our primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal that they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
So that one's kind of like your, I'll just drag across the bottom. Oh, there's more. So I kind of feel like if we do that, look at the weekly income it gives us compared to everything else. Let's do slingshot fuel.
Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now.
Okay, who do we want?
Performance and durability from our power
Ah.
unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
I like the way how far, judging by what 2020 really is, Ferrari should not be the most expensive and the best car for power unit of the lot. So, well, it's Simtech. Let's go for, yeah, let's do Honda. We aren't sticking around too long.
For our team now, but we still need a teammate for you.
Yes, we do.
These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Okay. Kyoto, Islet, King, Hubert. Oh, I wanted to have Delatraz or Joe. I will. go with Jordan King.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Oh, okay, that's all we had to do with that money. Fair enough.
Select or edit delivery will be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Thanks. Okay, let's create a new livery. Whoa. What a bizarre Michael Schumacher. Who made that skin? That's horrific. That's better. Oh, I like the splattered one. Chromed one looks like it. Those ones look like they're going to be Red Bull test liveries in the future. I don't want the 70s edition one. It'll probably be TriStar that we'll have then. Okay, let's get us in some nice purple. Let's make it nice and dark. And then a little wisp blue. Cool, I'm happy with that. Oh, we've got no sponsors anyway, so that doesn't matter. So let's select that one.
Badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
That's good. I like the fact that you can even edit the colours on that.
Last but
Good
not
shout.
least, we need to pick team colours for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colours throughout HQ.
Oh, copy livery colours. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even spot
Right,
that.
that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Yes. All right. Simtech GP is back alive again. Season races. I mean, fine, we'll do a 10 race season. Again. Right, let's do 80 on the level expert. We'll do 5 lap races. 1 shot quali. Vehicle damage full. Park firming rules on. Flashbacks on. Corner cutting regular because the game's always like that. Race started the manual. Driver moves should be on. I'm quite happy with everything else. Let's go. Meet the press. Develop the... okay, this is all the same as before. I'm bringing back BMW in a start one. Oh, hey, Paddy, how you doing? Not seen you for a while. Well, according to a lot of the rules, BMW may well be coming back with... is that supposed to be Will Buxton?
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3...
Hello folks and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely.
All of them?
What marks this team out though as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. There's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team though is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
Nothing is... oh, is this going to be this how... I won't lie, there's a lot of work. More to come. Movements of my team. Let's be nice.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates? No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Ooh, okay. Let's aim for Williams.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Making the car responsive as possible is one of my main goals. Making the car responsive as possible. Your aero department will notice
The
that.
other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
Fresh pair of eyes, comfort solutions, fuel loads are key. What? Unique ways of reducing drag. Let's go for the aero.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way? And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
Oh my god. You're just making us hate everyone already. It's got to be aero.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
We will when you see me crashing off into the gravel. Oh, he's so much better than Discount Lee Mackenzie. I hope. I'm assuming she still pops about somewhere. But I'm glad that we actually have the Buxton himself.
Great, boss. You nailed exactly what the team's been working on. When you've got time, check the R&D tree to see our current progress and where we think there's room for more. And while you're at it, why not take a stroll around HQ and check on how the team's doing?
Okay. I'm doing very well, thank you, Paddy. Thank you for asking. Right, what have we got? Advanced time. All this feels
It's
very...
important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and
Okay.
that's where these activities come in.
Okay.
Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible
Will
to
do.
maximize the team's performance.
Ooh. Oh, please tell me that this is... Ah, yes. I'm loving the fact that this is a thing that you can even do. Messages, IT system. Carl!
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
Okay. Aha, and this is the normal R&D team. Oh, so they don't automatically put you as being the worst team. Interesting. And I guess that's because I went for this stuff instead of dealing with reliability. Is that build time unaffected? Arrival, arrival, arrival. Oh god, so everything has dates to it and everything. Yes, 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 yes. A 40% failure chance. Christ. Why can't I do a failure update with that? Oh, spec required. Oh, so stuff is also blocked off because you've not upgraded the actual facility. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to be a thing. Oh, this is pleasantly surprising and much more in depth than what I thought it was going to be. Yes. Thank you, Codemasters. Okay, so this all stays relatively the same. Corporate. Secondary sponsorship goal. Fair enough. Contracts.
Here, we can spend any extra money that you secured on perks.
I knew she'd be in this
Each of
bloody
these
game.
perks benefit both you and your current team. They stay with you, so they'll make you a more attractive prospect in future negotiations.
Resource points become income will be boosted by 10%. Oh, hello. Unlock additional interview hours since level 1. Engine wear reduced 10%. That's cool that you are also an upgradable
This is the
driver.
driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on each driver in the sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Oh, so they've included Nick DeFries. That's cool. Camera, Matsushita. He's not a free agent, though. He is genuinely in the... Oh, I guess they've... Because it's F2 standard. That'll be why. I don't agree with these ratings at all. Raghunathan! The legend, the man. Watch. Oh, so you can kind of keep up. Oh, okay, right. You know we need to have Raghunathan in this team. Okay, right. Enough mooking about. Let's see what we need to do. So, what can we assign? Ah. So if I do an aero and chassis focus, or do we want to do a sail? Let's do that. Because I want to... Ooh, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to spank the thing. Okay. So it takes a while to actually upgrade it all. Oh, and that's what reduces the quality. Okay, I'm getting it now. My apologies. You have to bear with me. I am a bit thick sometimes. 1 million, 1 million. Driver pace stat will improve slightly. Powertrain, insufficient funds, but improved build time, failure chances. So you really have to think, actually. This so reminds me of an old 90s F1 manager game called
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Yes. Shut down facility. Christ, sounds a bit dramatic. Is there anything else that we can do then? Oh, we're just slightly short, aren't we? We could.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
I feel like this is going to automatically be a problem. So let's not do that. There we go, that now gives us the things to do it. I can see me pressing the wrong buttons on this far too many times. So let's dive back to R&D. So we've got good morale over here. Look at that, 25% failure chance. No, I'd much rather stick with this because these guys are on a sausage roll. Oh, so you can just keep kind of going. Interesting, okay. Oh, that works nicely. And you can auto-fill if you want to. Oh, let's go to the car reveal. Barely done any racing yet. Crazy. Look at that sexy sim tech. When I do my actual My Team career playthrough, which will be on its own separate series on the channel, I will be reviving Minardi. It has to be done. I was going to do either Minardi or Osella, but Minardi it will be. They are my #1 team. New kids on the block. Liking the trophy names this year, Cody's.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Let's quickly stick that through. And we're nearly at 1k worth of points, which will be very helpful because then we can look at doing some kind of upgrade on this perhaps. What was that? Analysis suite. Helps the second driver go. Okay, we've not got much to do there. Right, advance that time.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So again, we're going to be the least reliable team, but sod it. We'll sort it out. Okay, and we've now got over 1 million, so... do we want to do that? No, do you know what? Leave it a couple of weeks. Let's get actually racing. See our actual team in action. Okay, what we got? Simtech returning to the grid. You can do it. B&Q it. Oh, hello, Jordan King. God, they've made Jordan King look like he's going to proper try and knock you out. Grrrg. This looks different. Tutorial is available. Weather preview. That new car smell. Blah, 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 blah. Fair enough. Okay, so we've still got rivalries. But we can't actually select any of it yet. Fair enough. R&D tree is there. Oh, there we go. We managed to leapfrog AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo. And we've got some R&D in progress as well, so that's good. Okay, that's just the same stuff, isn't it? Right, let's dive into a practice session just to see what it's like. I still can't help but think that the graphics on the PS3 F1 Championship Edition were still better than this. Aw, John. Firstly, how are you doing, John? Hope you are well. Let's have a look. I think some circuits, especially in F1 2019, some circuits definitely look better than others because you can see that they've not been given much love. Loading times seem to be longer in this game so far.
Morning, boss. Jeff here. Thanks
Morning,
again for bringing
boss.
me on board. You've found a lot of talented people for this team. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish. Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts here today, and the car is ready to head out whenever you are.
Garage
In the unforgiving
tutorial.
world of Formula One, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programs, which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car.
Okay, we know all of that. Look around. Loving my team liveries there. Okay, session info. Yeah, I'm doing not too bad, thank you, John. Not too bad at all. What has changed here then? Has anything changed here? Ooh, let's do an ERS management thing just to see what it's like.
We have a number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams. So
Apologies, I just had to move the microphone there. Okay, SimTech to the track, please. Oh, trophy. Oh, this car does not feel nearly as nice as the Mercedes did earlier. Oh, and we've only got none and overtake. How does that work? I feel like my... Bear with me a second, I just need to... The gamma's too high on this. Let me just put that back down to there. Apologies. This was me thinking my TV's a bit weird in terms of gamma, so I always have to try and muck about with it for the first couple of minutes. But that is better. Like this track doesn't look impressive during the day. I think it looks beautiful during the night. There's probably an awful lot of oh, I like the speed trap figures there. That is handy to have. Terrible. So I'm assuming it's just because we're a crap team and we're a brand new team. We've only got a couple of the ERS modes. I need to change those gloves, I don't like them.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Boxer slap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Is it still there? Shut up, Jeff.
Copy.
Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Does he say anything else much?
Repeat that. There's interference.
Engineer talk.
Confirmed.
I still, like, I've got used to it from last year and 18. I still feel like the Halo fundamentally just makes it look like we're driving through a flip-flop / someone's knickers. I'm also not in love with the font. I'm being very nitpicky, I'm sorry. And it's stuff that they can't necessarily control too much, but I feel like the font is terrible. Especially for accessibility.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, brim. Let's dive for a 1 lap quali. See how we get on. Oh, I get to see my car. Hopefully my teammate will be out on track. I do like what they've done with the pit crew on my livery as well. Some really nice touches. Oh yash. Oh dear. Oh, so it still does the good overlays. I like that. Okay. Donde Esther.
So, we'd like to run the acclimatization program if you have a chance before qualifying. It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
I couldn't give a shit, Jeff, to be quite honest. I just want to see my teammate. Ah, it does look like we've got the same amount of sponsors as Manor did in 2015. But I don't care, we've made it to the grid. Still inexplicably only 2 camera options. That always feels a bit strange. Okay, let's accelerate the times. Okay, we're trashing. Oh, mind you, he's on a lower compound. So that's less of a drama. I wonder how the performance of the actual cars are relative to how it was last week. Well, there we go, he's up with me. Remember, I'm just driving on default setups, so that's not very helpful, I'd imagine. Okay, unlocking
It's time
stuff.
to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Leclerc, Verstappen and Alexander Albon. And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Oh, come on, don't be horrible to the Williams team. They're not that terrible. Okay, let's advance. We've done a practice session. I think that's all that they've added new to practice sessions in this game. God, do you remember in these games when we got excited for the fact that there were going to be practice session targets, and now we're all bored to tears with them? By the time I'd got round to finishing F1 2019, I kept on getting that message popping up going, do you have a problem with practice sessions? And then Pretendly Mackenzie was like, why didn't you practice today? And I'm like, because I'm so sick and tired of it. Okay, let's one shot the quali. One manual Fangio shot. Oh, what's this? Both in thinky pose. 12% at combined acclaim boost. Oh, I'm the terrible one. Okay. I feel like because we've got a Honda engine, we'll go for the increased downforce default setup. Messages. And we still can't select a rival. That really annoys me that you can't select one out the gate. Okay, so we've got all of that. We've got our gearbox. We're going to do the increased car setup. Complete, allow the wrapper on the chat to get some data. What more do you think? Let's go, go, go! It does take a little while to get used to things each year, but actually it's a subtle change in terms of handling. Nowhere near as big a jump between 18 and 19. 8th on the grid. Whoop whoop. Nice.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Bottas, Leclerc and Max Verstappen. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Jordan King not last either. Not bad. Does look like the grid layout is slightly wonky. But there we go. Hello Roy, how you doing? Hope you're well. Just about to see me probably do something disgusting. Hello Mr. Zero. Mwah. I've completely missed all of your gameplay on purpose so that I could be surprised. But I will be binge watching your entire week's worth of content at a later point when I've got the time to do so. Have it running in the background as I'm working at some point next week. Be good stuff. I am very much enjoying though so far. The handling is subtly different. Obviously I'm not running personalised session setup, so it's difficult to kind of compare, but I am enjoying it a lot, and I'm loving my team so far. It's much deeper than I thought it would be, without it becoming like a complete and utter management game on its own. So it's that nice middle straddle. I do like a straddle. Hello everybody, you don't know me, Simon, but you get 3 Chris's like an old-fashioned grandma kind of ones. From me, from 0, mwah. Good stuff. Well, if I can be Russian grandma'd any time you like. As long as I can then cook you a stroganoff afterwards. I'm sure it's magnificent, but I want to see me on the grid in the SimTech colours.
Exciting qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Alexander Albon, and Vettel, Ricciardo, Smith, Sainz, and Sergio Perez. Norris, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Ocon.
Ooh, what's happened to Ocon's face?
Romain Grosjean and Jordan King.
Oh, Jordan.
Magnussen, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Someone's tried to do low poly faces for them and it's not kind of worked. They all look bug-eyed. Anyway, let's get racing! And apologies that this... I'll switch to 0 streams, but I might join you in the future. Cheers, have a fun stream. You're very welcome. His is much more exciting probably because he's way much further into the game. I only got my copy today. So, let's get going! I'm engaging the clutch. Oh. No, Vettel. Yes, Vettel. 3 bags full, Vettel, you're going down. Ha 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 ha. Oh, shit. Okay, we're off.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Ooh, what happened? Did I push Norris off there and that was the yellow flag? Whoopsie! I've got Urs in overtake and I'm in mix free. How overpowered does that make me? In a Honda engine, I can close in on a Renault who's got slipstream. Okay. Handy to know. it's slippy on the accelerator, if that makes sense. There's like a little squirrel as you put the power down, and I'm on medium traction control, so I can imagine this being much more difficult when you're on lower. But I didn't want to make the stream completely terrible on literally the first few races that I drive.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
No! No! That was my own fault. At least we know the AI still like to take their racing line when appropriate. They shouldn't be... It's difficult though to do a proper good AI because you'll end up... You shouldn't be able to scare drivers off the track by like driving like a twit, which is what I was kind of doing there. Kind of on our own, isn't we?
You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
Jeff, I feel you are not telling the truth. Teammate.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
So busy chatting to Jeff, I forget to go for the corner. I strongly dislike those gloves. The the low texture of those gloves just make them look ugly.
Gap to car in front is 3.4 seconds.
Full race update.
8th place. You're in 8th place. Battle ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Gasly is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, gap to leader, 10.4 seconds. This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Okay, let's coast it and bring it on home for Simtex points on debut. It's all kicking off behind. post too much, mate. You might lose it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oh, George Russell has appeared to have changed into a sign.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud.
Toto Wolff looks
Anthony
scary.
Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive.
I just
when the
want to see
tyres
if my
just at the
car
right
is in the...
temperature, and the driver did
Is
a
it
great job
shown?
managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like
Nope.
anything. It always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
I love Danny Rick's helmet. Quite a lot of loading times. Have we crashed the game? Uh-oh.
Mercedes are on
Oh, no,
top
we're
form
here.
once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Max Verstappen looks like he needs a shave.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed. And a good job in traffic as well. It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes move to the top of the table.
All respect to the fans' choice, they fully deserve it. But I just feel that my pick had a little more on their plate, so their ability to keep a cool head and come through for such a strong finish made the difference, at least in my opinion.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
You can even tell that there's an extra team on the grid. There just looks like there's more cars. I was going to say, was that all the highlights were? Ah, that's what happened. And that was me doing the doobie. Nice. Okay, let's advance and see what happens. And then we'll dive off and have a look at some of the F2 stuff, as well as... Oh, trophy, promising start. Boost payout. Damage deductions. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, so we're off to Vietnam next. Oh, I've not even driven that track. Right, what do we want to do? Oh, it gives you different things all the time. Oh, okay, so you're going to have to be like... Aero team building. Oh, ouch, sorry. Let's do that. What have we got in the R&D bag? And oh, actually, when we're looking at facilities, no, we'll come back to that. Lots and lots of changes of things that you might want to do or not want to do.
We're in a position now where we're able to attract a new sponsor to the team.
Oh,
Head over to the corporate tab and select the sponsors screen to choose who we should approach.
okay. Secondary sponsor. Who should we go for? Overtake 500 different... How do we sort them? Answer at least 2 interview questions during a race weekend. What? Let's be a budget. Go for that one. Okay, let's go to Hanoi for the first time ever. I don't even know how this track goes. I will do a acclimatization lap just to see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen? Smash. Smash. Then after we've done this, I'll have a quick run around in the F2 cars. We'll have a quick look in the retro cars, and then I shall call it a stream, I think, because it's been a couple of hours. I do plan, I've got some stuff that I need to sort out over the weekend. I plan to kick off my F1 2020 coverage in full earnest, probably mid to end next week when I've got time to sit and do. So I know quite a lot of people just come to this channel just for this F1 stuff, so don't worry. I'm going to be a little bit slow on the uptake this year. Practice one. Let's have a go. But overall, I'm generally quite pleased with how this game has turned out so far. Initial impressions are thumbs up. I think it's a more difficult sell if you've come from 2019 to 2020. If you've come from any other F1 game beforehand, it will be such a pleasant surprise, I think, for most people, that you'll enjoy it. Handling wise, this is probably one of the smallest steps by the feel of it initially, between a game. Probably the thinnest one since 16 to 17 perhaps. That looks a bit phallic. Okay.
I've chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Okay, let's do... Let's just stick on a default one. And let's just do a flyer lap and see how we get on. No one needs to see me drive an out lap, do they? Christ.
Right, try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score.
Oh, this feels very Valencia gone nuts. Oh, what a horrible... Ooh. I mean, okay, but... Oh, crumbs.
DRS Zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Because you can look and see at that as it's coming down. What is this circuit? It's bizarre. No.
Seem to be struggling a little in the following turns. Turn 1, turn 6, turn 7, turn 8, turn 21, turn 22.
Was that all? This track is very strange. It's like Mexico and Valencia had a baby. That section. That would take a while for me to bed in. No! Oh dear. Let's return to the garage and forced it forward. Very difficult track to get to grips with. As all new tracks are, to be fair. I'm not gonna... I'll near sugarcoat it, but that was ridiculously terrible. And off the pace. Bonking. Okay. Oh well, let's all enjoy Vettel at the top of a table, because I don't think we'll be seeing that very often this year. Can we get to the end? Oh, we can just go to... Let's go to one-shot quali.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three.
Oh, there we
again.
go. Even the game was like no Vettel. Okay. How long have we got? Right, we'll do this. And a couple of little short races elsewhere. That's all good. Yes, we were terrible. I know. It's fine. I'm not enjoying the massive load times, I must admit. Like when it hangs like this, I start to think that it's broken. I hope this gets improved over time. I'm quite fat, but I can't fill all of this dead space. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, one-shot collie. And again, look, it's like it doesn't quite know what to do. Performance improvements, Codemasters, I'd like to see from future patch updates. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are gonna... Let's just stay on the balanced default preset because we haven't got an absolute hope in hell of getting around this track and being competitive. No, no, no! You have a purple car too. Damn right, Simtech. What even is this bit of the track? Oh, I don't even know.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
What happened? Ah yes, we forgot where we were going. That would be it. Oh my Christ. I'm so sorry for the terrible gameplay that you're having to suffer for a minute or two. I will learn this track. What a horror... Whew. There we go. Fall from grace, points in Bahrain to dead last. Ah, muercito.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Bottas, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Okay. I bet they'll now give me a blooming interview question. Were you a bit rubbish? Yes. Yep, knew it.
Let's talk about it.
Good to see Discount Lee Mackenzie still here.
Were you struggling for grip?
Car felt too heavy around the corners. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Your acclaim was affected by that answer.
Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Made a few mistakes. They were more Chris.
Appreciate your time.
Bye. So instead of being like sportsmanlike or something like that, it now seems to be around acclaim. Fair enough. Cool, level 4. Not sure what that does for us, but it can't be too bad. Okay, let's do the Vietnam Grand Prix. 5 laps. What's the betting I don't make it to lap 2? Should we check out the crash physics? Again. Come on, game. You can do it. A little bit faster. You know you can. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who's a good loading screen then? Hey.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up. It's not the end of the world.
You've not seen me driving the race yet though, mate. I was just seeing whether there was anything that we could do on there whilst we was out, but nope. Okay. Make the most out of your overtake button. No. It clearly can't handle purple and yellow.
It's time to take a look at our starting.
I'm sure it is. Right. Oh, come on. Maybe I just have too many high hopes. I was a bit too excitable. It's all very well having a loading screen to bring up a loading sequence, but then if it can't deal with actually having you dive onto the track, there we go.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
No. I'll be aiming to just keep up with the rest of the field, mate. No!
Mind that front wing. It'll need...
I'm sorry, my name is Marcus Ericsson.
Start. Let's keep it up.
Ran out of talent. I ran out of talent years ago, Roy. You should know this better than most people. What? Georgie Porge. Sneaky by the AI, I love it. I feel like we're going round the hairpin of China the wrong way round at that corner. Ooh! Doink. Roy? Oh, not Roy, sorry. I didn't spot you there, Alex. My bad. I should have known because it was an insult it would be you.
you've got a lot of spare energy, use your overtake button.
There's too many buttons to press to do all the things with. Oh, I don't want to play with the Haas drivers. I don't want to play with the Haas drivers. Oh.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Nice. Go, 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 crash the road, go, 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 crash the road, go. I feel like that's such a cheese move, but I can't help but
Nice
do
work.
it.
That brings you up a place.
Ah! No! Do you always play with the bathing and the ray? I can't remember what it's called. It's a laugh. The Halo. Yes, I do. I've got used to it now. It's like you're playing in a mask, that's why. No Rogro. Fuck a duck. How big is your front wing budget this season, Simon? Exactly. Alright. Roy has become Discount Lee Mackenzie for me. It's a new circuit and it's a new game. Be kind. I feel seen and attacked. Oh my chronicles.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds. The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
La 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 la. I can't decide if I like the circuit or not. It's just weird. Oh, I can see the AI wanting to pump you into the barriers on this as well.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
It's alright, I've done some Leclerc defending, we're fine.
Russell is stopping now.
Oh, that's good that they actually tell you who's coming in the pits. That is better. Oh, Schnauzen. No, Roman, no! Oh, bollocks. Do you know what? They kind of deserved to get ahead of me, one of them anyway.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
That track is horrific. I will judge that later. Okay. Thank you very much, Toto. It can't deal with animation jumps at all, this game. Definite performance improvements required. Okay, so we've seen enough of the My Team stuff. We'll see what kind of happens after this event, because it was a poor one, just to see what happens.
I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations
yes, they
then
did.
to Mercedes. Your race.
Okay, we covered a bonus. That's good.
And now let's take a look at the
what
drivers'
we got.
standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed. Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so
There's an
gifted.
ant problem,
He
isn't
down his
there?
tyres, and he showed that today.
It's time
Okay.
to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as
Has done stuff. Grand. Okay. Take a quick look, and then let's have a quick bash around.
Let's have your thoughts.
Great work. Did you see my driving, love?
Positions during the race, didn't you?
Our car is nimble and light in the breeze.
You lost to your teammate today. Was it just not your day?
The chassis was beautiful.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Aww. We are purple and yellow. It had to be Simtech. Okay. Handy. Achieve a top 14 finish? No. Sponsor not impressed. Okay, what I'm hoping is that we now have 2 million so that we can have a quick upgrade on the headquarters just to see what happens with that. And then we can have a quick pootle around in the F2 cars and another one somewhere along the line. Yes, 2.26 million, so that's great. Car performance, we're doing all right. So if I take a look at the facilitage, what do I want to attack? None of that. See, it's interesting. Do you want to go for failure chance reduction, or do you want to go for improved resource point generation? So for me, I'd rather go for quality control at the moment. And then we've got that coming down the line. Personnel, powertrain, durability. That could have all been good. And we're not touching marketing yet, so that's okay. So we've got a little bit of an improvement coming for the facilities. And then we'd go into the R&D tree. And because we've just bum-licked everything to do with the chassis, I'm quite happy to do a standard upgrade on that. Okay, activities. I'll do that there. Kind of pound it on through. Let's advance some time. Oh, we might.
Currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. While you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Well, I'm fine with that. Yep, thanks for stopping in, Alex. No problem. I didn't really want to go to do this. Can I come out? No. Checkpoint challenge. Par 7, time limit 35 seconds in the 2010 Red Bull. Okay, why not? Wow, look at that. Uh-oh. Let's come out of that. Let's have a go at some of the other bits and bobs and try some other circuits very quickly before we sign off. Okay. So let's do a Grand Prix. Let's try. What have we got new in the classics? 91 Jordan, that's part of the DLC, which I did not get. 94 Benetton, 95 Benetton, 96 Williams. It's the same old stuff, isn't it, each time round? 2003 Williams, that's alright. A nice brawn. Okay, and let's just quickly try out some wet weather whilst we're at it as well. Try and get some good options in. See how we get on. Soggy in Sao Paulo. Crikey.
Caution, caution.
Ha. These are lethal. Oh, wheel spin! Oh dear. I tell you what, they kick up wheel spin at full throttle in 4th and 5th gear. That is crazy. Good to see though. Like it. Okay. Let's have a quick rummage around an F2 race just to wind something up. Oh, that's nice that they've put that in as a good touch. We've got to. Okay, where shall we go? Let's do Britain short. Yeah. Come on. So much holding. Okay. Got some Alex Jakes.
Welcome to Silverstone.
Yes, we have.
Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race.
Let's
An
do
immense
it.
lap from Nobuharu Matsushita yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sergio Sette Camara alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Latifi, Delatrat, Nikita Mazepin, and Giotto, De Vries, Galeo, Boccolacci, Guan Yu Zhou, Correa, Schumacher, Mahavir Raghunathan, and Eilert, Calderon, Aitken, Alesi, and Antoine Hubert. Boschon and Jordan King rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Let's do that.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, quick 5-lapper on the short circuit. Tatiana. Oh, she's gone for a dive. Sorry, Jack. I feel like I'm seeing specks of like debris flying off from the tyres actually, which is quite a cool little effect. If that's trying to simulate like sped up marbles of rubber.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Fine.
seconds.
Fastest lap by Madhavir. Yes! Fever dreams can happen, people.
This is your final lap of the race.
Jonathan last as always.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Brilliant stuff from Dams today. What a superb victory.
That looks creepy. Okay, so that's a little bit of F2, a little bit of the retro cars. I'm just going to see something and then we will wrap this up. There'll be plenty of F1 2020 action, especially from My Team mode, coming up across the channel over the next few months. I'll be kicking off a lot of that content towards the end of next week. There will be a Failcast F1 podcast with myself and Definitely Zero coming out next Saturday at 4 PM UK time. Adjust your times elsewhere. These hang load times are ridiculous. It's making me so frustrated as a streamer.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well, he had a great drive today. Somewhat unexpected, maybe. But I'm going for Sergio Sette Camera. Quick, clean, and in control. It was everything.
Fair enough. Thank you, Davide. Okay. The last thing I'm going to see if we can do is a quick test on what split screen looks like. Because none of the rest of this, I think, has changed necessarily. We've still got the same old ranked stuff. So 5 and 20 lap races there. Unranked is just looking for sessions as per usual. You can choose all of the different things there as to what's going on. The weekly events haven't changed and the leagues haven't changed either. You can create your own, do your own stuff. But the big win this time around is split screen. So bear with me a second. See how this goes. Hopefully we should be back So, I feel let's choose the McLaren. We can have a Carlo and a Lando. And let's do a little bit of stoof going on here. I'm going to bear with me just a second. Okay, it is a Higher Plane Games first. I have found a partner in crime who has never played an F1 game. We will turn off vehicle damage, my thunks. You do have to stay on the track though. I've got nodding. They've said that they're not gonna talk on the stream. I will just be dossing around a little bit. It's a little. Oh, we can do a free lapper. There we go. It won't be too bad. And I've put the AI down. Oh, I'm not doing very easy. That'll be patronising for you, I think. Let's see how we go. Oh, hang on. Bear with me. I think I've just turned all the assists off for me, but left them on for you. Yeah, bear with me. Assist high, everything's on full, everything's on help. Great, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So I was quite intrigued with split screen actually coming because they've not done split screen since F1 2011, if I remember rightly, and that game had the worst frame rate of an F1 Codemasters game known to man outside of the PS Vita one that they done. Was it PS Vita or PSP? PSP. I think they did do a Vita one as well. But let's see how split screen can go. The disapproving look I'm getting. Ouch. I'm gonna be in trouble. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So Player 2 does not do racing games. Don't do games. Doesn't do Formula 1. Actually, you're not even going to be able to hear your engines. So that might put you at a bit of disadvantage. Oh, no, it won't come through that unless you plug it into the controller, maybe. Nah, don't worry. We're not simulationing it. God, these hang times. Okay. So you're going to be at the bottom of the screen? Oh, there we go. It's put the, yeah, cool. Right. If you need to look around, actually, you've got the right stick. But in general, you'll just be looking at driving straight forward. I don't know how. Do you like that view, or do you want to see it from the car up above? Or just a meh. A look. Okay. I'm gonna press X when you're ready. Okay, it's put you up ahead. It's relatively stable, actually. I thought this game would really struggle to be able to render it in split screen. Oh. You're going the right way though. Oh, I'm nearly disqualified because of the amount of people I've hit. Never mind. You might end up with a better position than me by the end of this. But there was a lot made kind of trying to make the game a bit more accessible. That was some of their like big features of the game this year. So I'd be really interested to see how someone who has never ever played an F1 game and doesn't play a racing game finds it. Oh, I find it so weird to have automatic gears. But it is good that you can have like someone on arcade version of handling and then someone else on sim. I didn't realise. I thought I was setting that for everyone. So I feel a bit naughty, but sod it. Face I'm getting. You're not doing terribly though. You're doing really good for someone that's never played the Stoof before. Okay, you're doing alright. I'm quite impressed at how that handled actually. I thought there would be slowdown, but it's actually worked really well. That is a beautiful curb hop. What it's also done, and I don't know if this comes through on the stream, is it's put my ears in, or my engine in my left ear, and Player 2's engine in my right ear. I don't know if that was the same for you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well done! As your first go at an F1 game, you don't have to say anything on the stream, but did that feel yay, nay, meh? Oh, thumbs middling. Middle thumbs, not sure. But as an introduction to a sim game, it wasn't horrific. We've got a meh. I think that's the best that we'll do. But that is probably going to leave the stream off. At least we've seen a little bit of all of the modes. Thank you everyone that's come to join in. Appreciate it's a little bit shorter this year, but I got stuff and I got to do. But we will be back next week with plenty of F1 2020 bits and bobs. And I'll be filming something very special for a first episode of a new series coming to this channel, which will be a bit like a game show. Ha 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 ha. Coming soon on High Playing Games. Take care all. Stay safe. Bye.